Hello and OMG, welcome back to my channel where today I have another fun video because I'm going to be showing you another brand that is underrated. So in today's video, I am showing you Alamar Cosmetics, why you need her, why she belongs in your makeup collection, and how I got this beautiful look. If you want to see, then go ahead and keep on watching. I look so pale. I have no idea why. I think it's because every day I've been trying to sit in the sun for maybe 30 minutes lately just so I can get some vitamin D to help me out with, vitamin supplement. But anyways, I wanted to show you all two specific products from Alamar Cosmetics. Now, let's talk about my makeup. Is not done, but I have my base on. Please ignore my eyebrows. I absolutely hate how they came out. I used a dip brow from the Creme Shop in, I want to say it's supposed to be their ebony color, dark color, and they look crazy. So I was going to film another video after this because I have a lash review that's going to be going up after this video, so stay tuned. But I hate how my eyebrows look, so I kind of want to save that and film it. Hopefully I have that video up by Sunday or Monday, so stay tuned for that. Now, if you don't know who Alamar Cosmetics is, it is a Latina-owned cosmetics brand. They are considered smaller, like a small business. And they have such good products. And the way that I had discovered them was through a BoxyCharm subscription. I had received one of their first eyeshadow palettes. It was like a tropical theme palette. I saw on their website they have a similar one. I'm not sure if it was the same one, but it kind of looks like it. And I have to say, if you are into literally tropical colors, bright colors, you will love the Alamar Cosmetics eyeshadow palettes. They are so pigmented, so beautiful. So you want to get your hands on those. I had to throw mine out because it was expired and I had used it a lot. I did a makeup clean out. I feel like I should have filmed it, but I threw away so many palettes, y'all, that I wasn't going to use, and they're just taking up way too much space, and I'm really just trying to use up what I have and throw it away. There's a couple of things that I did keep because, for old time's sake, like the original Morphe palettes, things like that, I kept. But I had to throw away this palette because it was expired and I had already used it quite a bit. So if you don't have an eyeshadow palette from Alamar Cosmetics, make sure you get one. My skin looks really dry as well, so ignore that. If you see my foundation, my concealer isn't sticking around my nose and whatnot, ignore that. Oh my god, did I get that tan? I literally sat in the sun for half an hour today. Make sure you follow Alamar Cosmetics on their Instagram. They post such great content and they have so many products. They have eyeshadow palettes, they have lashes. I can't talk today again. Highlighters, blush palettes, bronzing palettes, brushes, phenomenal. I want to say they have lip products now, but I'm going to show you two products that you can use for a lot of areas on your face. And the reason why I'm only showing you two is I feel like in these videos that I do of underrated cosmetics brands, I don't want to overwhelm people who are watching this into thinking that they need all these products, because at the end of the day, I feel like we're in an era of downscaling our makeup collection and using products for multiple areas of our face. So the first product I have right here is their Brighten and Bronze Complexion Trio. Mine is in the color medium to tan. They have fair to light, medium tan, dark to rich. I will link them down below. And this palette is $25. As you can see, it's really good for travel size. It's really not that big. It's a little rectangle. I have the highlighter in the color I'm Woke, the middle bronzer in the color Solterra, and then the darkest one in Always Summer. Now, what I love about these palettes is that they're very travel friendly. They have a mirror, so you could take it anywhere. And as you can see, I have hit pan. So when I'm recommending products to you all here on my channel, or brands specifically, it is because I have tested them out, and I use them on a daily basis. So as you can see, I have really used this one up. So I'm recommending it to you because it's that darn good. And for $25, you're getting, basically three products. So you really cannot beat the price. So I want to show you how essentially you can use these bronzers on your eyes, because I know that a lot of people like to use bronzers on their eyes for eyeshadow, and I think it's the quickest, easiest way to get something on the eye, call it a day, and get out the door. So I'm going to go ahead and use the middle color Solterra, and we're just going to go ahead and lightly coat our transition. Let me know if any of you have been using Alamar Cosmetics, and if you do, what products you like the most. Kind of just stamping it in and then blending it. Now, Alamar Cosmetics features more, I want to say more Latin, I wouldn't even say influencers, but I know that they featured Becky G. The CEO is friends with the influencer Kathleen Lights, and she's Hispanic as well. But you don't have to be Hispanic, obviously, to use these products. They're very inclusive. They're very diverse. I really, really love Alamar, and I love that she's growing and growing and growing. So it's really nice to see, you know, a Latina CEO making her way up. Look how beautiful. So pretty. Especially if you're one of those girls or boys out there. Summer's coming up. We're going to get past spring. Spring is all pastels, right? Like we're pastel vibes. Let me know if you guys want to see spring looks. I love doing pastel looks. They're fun. To me, they're not everyday looks, but they're definitely fun to do if you're rocking a certain fit or if you're just feeling spunky and funky and you want to, you know, add pops. Yeah, let me know if you've ever heard of Alamar Cosmetics, if you have anything from the brand, and even if you don't, if maybe there's anything in particular you've heard about that maybe you're looking into trying. This is so pretty. You could even use this for all over, but I want to show you kind of like how multifaceted it is. So I'm going to go ahead and use the color I'm Woke on the brow bone and just kind of stamp it in. And again, please ignore my brows. They are so terrible today, but I'm not going anywhere. So that's kind of like when I experiment, is when I'm filming or I'm not going anywhere. And then filming schedule, should I upload videos like Mondays and Thursdays? Are there certain days you all want to see videos uploaded? There are like some times where I can only do maybe one video a week, but let me know what days of the week work best for you all, where you sit down and you like to watch videos, because that helps me a lot. So we're not done with the eyes yet, but I want to use another palette that is available on their website. Now, the one I have is in their original packaging. They changed the packaging to more of like sunset pink and purple vibes, but I have the Colorette Blush Trio. Mine is in the color medium tan. So I have medium tan in both of them, but they also come in fair light, medium tan, dark rich, and they're also $25. And this one as well comes with 3 colors. It looks like basically they rebranded and repackaged so that this is like the old school logo. This is the new school way, from what I can see. Now, this is the blush palette that I absolutely love. It's just like the bronzing palette where it has the mirrors. You can see I use this palette. In fact, I used up my first one. I don't even know where it's at. This is my second one. That is how much I love this palette. And it comes in the 3 colors: Seclusion, Isla, and Toasted. This is more of a peach. This is more of a pink. And this is more of a magenta. I'm going to go ahead and use Seclusion on the inner parts of my eye, because I want to show you that if you buy a blush palette, you can sometimes get away with using it as an eyeshadow palette. And that way you're keeping your makeup collection, you know, smaller and more useful. I think it's kind of pointless now to have makeup collections where it's just too much makeup, right? Like, we don't need a ton of eyeshadow palettes. Now, because I put so much bronzer, this is a very light color. It's going to go on more of like a pastel, which is perfect for the spring, which we're about to hit. I really consider February, March, and April spring in my makeup, you know, world. February, March, and spring are, February, March, and April are spring vibes. So I like to do like spring looks, but still wear like my winter fits. And then once May comes, I feel like that's like all summer vibes for me. That is when I bring out like the bronzy looks, the glowy looks, the summer looks. And then once August hits, that's like my fall time. That is officially when fall starts for me. Break out the pumpkins, break out the fall looks, everything. So let me know if you're the same, because that's how I am. So as you can see, this is giving like a really, really pretty, nice pastel look to it. And of course, we're going to use the palette for what it's intended for, so don't worry about that. Now we're going to switch gears back to the complexion trio. We're going to use the darkest color, Always Summer, towards the outer parts of my eyes. What's nice about like using these type of palettes for essentially almost a full face, besides your complexion makeup, like besides foundation, is that you can still get like bronzy looks. You could still get neutral looks. So if you're someone who's more wants makeup for like an everyday look, these are the perfect little palettes to have, because not only can you use them on a daily, you could travel with them. If you're a makeup artist, this is also a really cool way to kind of like decrease the amount of product that you're carrying, so you're not carrying so much when you're doing clients. Use palettes essentially that you can get away with using on the eyes, face, cheeks. Heck, sometimes people even put blush on the center of their lips as lipstick. So if you could do that, it definitely saves up space. And honestly, when you use palettes like this that aren't necessarily made for the eyes, it kind of forces you to better up your technique, because at the end of the day, you can make a palette work. You just have to, you know, change your technique. So as you can see, when I'm using these palettes, I'm kind of stamping them, blending, stamping them, blending. So how beautiful. Just like what an eyeshadow palette would do, right? So I don't want to finish on my eyes just yet because I want to do the actual complexion, and I'm going to use the brush that I already used my powders for, and we're going to go into the middle color, Solterra, and start to bronze up the face. Now I'm not wearing my hoop earrings because we are doing complexion makeup, and I don't want to hear like the clapping of my hoops, but y'all know I'm a hoops girl. Also, what are some brands that you think are underrated? Like comment as like I'm talking that, because I know I ask you guys like, hey, let me know this, let me know that. Don't wait till the end of the video to comment. Comment throughout, because I love to engage. I try to answer you all as much as possible. But let me know, like, what brands do you use that you feel like just do not get enough attention? And by the way, I did no cream bronzer because I really wanted to show you all the effects of this bronzer right here. Because I've hit pan so much on the middle color, I might have to use the other one, but we'll see. What's nice is you can build this up. So it starts off light. So for those of you who don't want such a severe bronzer look, don't worry. You can start off light, but if you're someone like me where you're liking more heavy, just keep building it up. But yes, please let me know if there's brands out there that maybe you've been using, or brands that have been here from the jump that you feel kind of faded out, that you still use, that you think that maybe I should look into and feature here as an underrated brand. Even with lashes, let me know if there's lash brands out there that you think are underrated, that kind of outshine others, but just don't have enough, you don't see it enough on social media. Because let's be real here, like if you really want like for a brand to really flourish nowadays, it has to be really seen on social media, and it really takes like the right celebrity and influencer to kind of make it popular, right? Or now if things go viral on TikTok. So let me know if any of that is out there. So as you can see, look how pretty. I'm going to kind of use the leftovers for all over, just because my foundation's a little light. Now we're going to do the forehead. I love wearing these headbands, by the way. I like to wear them throughout the day, especially because I'm really not trying to style my hair throughout the week because I'm letting it grow and it's just so long now. These headbands are so useful when putting on makeup, just throughout the day. I'm going to go into a little bit of the darker one just for the forehead part, just because I feel like my forehead is just looking way too light. As you can see, I can blend and blend and blend this all in. Now we're going to contour the nose. So now what I'm going to do is take the color I'm Woke and use more of like an angled brush that's more intended for highlight, and we're going to brighten up the under eye. And I want to show you the difference. Like, do you see that versus that? This definitely looks more blurred and more filtered. And I really like that it's more of like a banana powder because it helps get rid of dark circles, and it really just helps to brighten the eye. You see that difference, right? Let's go ahead and use the rest to sculpt and go back in with the bronzer. And I'm just gonna go ahead and blend out the contour using the I'm Woke color. And for some reason, my makeup is not sticking on my nose. It has nothing to do with the Alamar products. It's just my nose is having issues these days being dry, so ignore that. But other than that, look how beautiful the bronzer is. Like, I'm telling you, this palette is one that you need in your collection. It is so versatile. It's so beautiful. So let's go back to the blush, and I'm going to go ahead and start off using the color Isla. I'm just going to go ahead and use that sculpting brush, and I'm going to do this one more towards the apples of my cheeks. Like, look, y'all, look how pigmented that is. Don't worry, I'll blend it out. A little bit on my nose. I'm going to add a little bit here and here. And I'm going to go ahead and blend it out. And I'm going to take the color Toasted and just use the other side of the brush and just kind of bring that up higher. So that way you can see the difference in the blushes. This one's more of a pink. The other one's more of like an in-between peach with pink in it. Now, this is a very, very blushy look. So this might not be for all of you, but I'm just trying to show you for the purpose of the video how beautiful this is. Hopefully you cannot see, but I was trying to finish up the rest of my eyes and I got mascara kind of all over right here and right here. So hopefully, I'm trying to get that off, but I hope that you all can't see it. But don't worry, it's not the product, it was just me. So let's go ahead and finish up the bottom of the eyes. We're going to take the darkest brown in the color, again, Always Summer, and I'm just gonna go ahead and smoke out the bottom. So this is the final look, and as you can see, we definitely got a very bronzy, blushy look, and we were even able to knock out my eyeshadow using these palettes, and that is what is so good about Alamar Cosmetics, is that these products can be used for more than one area on your face, which is brilliant, that this formula is so compatible as an eyeshadow, as bronzer, as, you know, for the cheeks, everything. Like, you just... like, it's so good. It's so, so good. So if you want to go ahead and grab these, I will link them down below. Remember, this one has been rebranded, so it does not look like this packaging on the website. I will have it linked for you. Make sure you go and check out the website. Support a small business, support a Latina owned business. I love to see that Alamar, again, she is growing and growing and growing. She has more and more products. She also has lashes, which maybe I will review in the future. We'll see. Let me know if that's something you want. But anyways, I hope that you all found this video very informative. I hope that you love this look. I love it. It is so bronzy, so blushy, and honestly, it is a year-round look. This is literally, you could categorize it as a spring look because we have the pastels. You can categorize this as a summer look because it's very bronzy, and you can also categorize this as a fall winter look because it's still very bronzy, and we can pair it off with like a darker lip to kind of go with those vibes. So Anyways, hope you all found this video very informative. Please give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Click that bell so you get notified of every time that I do upload a video. Please remember during this time to always be kind and spread peace, love, and happiness. I will see you all in my next video.